Joe in real life. It's hot as balls here in Savannah, Georgia, but I'm doing mostly good. You know, after my little brief sickness last week, I've been hitting 160 this week, and every day's been effortless. I went for a run last night with the heat advisory warning, and I had my best run. I had my best run in this recent arc of running in the heat. So things are going well. You know, maybe that little sickness was just was an important step back, an important little couple days of recouping and restoring, of skipping my test day and all of that. And if you're just tuning into this channel, I realize all the stuff I just rambled is probably really confusing, right? But so yeah, maybe it's time for a recap. This is a squat every day. Every day, my minimum is I do 2 sets of 6 with a weekly increasing amount of weight. Appropriate deloads and whatnot are factored in, but essentially that's the gist of it. Every day, 2 sets of 6. And this week we're in 160. My personal best is 170. I hope to see 175 this block. And I think I have great chances. Honestly, 160 feels light. And I can't think of a time when a high bar back squat where 160 ever felt light for me. So this is good news. Good news across the board. Things are going my way. What else? What else? I rambled. It's hot. 160. Let's squat. You want to see some squats? Let's see some squats. Stay tuned. Okay. If I'm completely and totally honest, I am irritable today and frustrated and a little confused mentally. It isn't about anything, and that's why I didn't mention it in my intro. It's just a general malaise. It's just my mood. And I find that embarrassing and difficult to contend with. You know, just getting down here, just putting the bar on my back, everything felt a little off, a little uncomfortable, a little like you shouldn't be here. You should be doing something else. You should be doing something more productive, better. And you know, those thoughts aren't anything new to any of us, I would well imagine. But what made it worse today, I guess, is that it smacked of the truth that I felt. It had a veracity and potency that I couldn't deny offhand. And maybe that isn't even all that special, but it definitely felt that way today. Just a little off. A little rattly, a little quicker to anger, you know? Otherwise, the squats moved great. You saw a set of 10 with 120. It was a breeze. These sets of 6 really felt like nothing. Little dipping on the left side, which is slightly unusual. But given my emotional state, not that crazy. I also did some bench presses and some weird warm-up stuff that I don't normally do. And that could very easily be the culprit. You can see me tipping forward just a little bit more than normal, probably. That's from the run, you know. Anytime I have a good run, I tend to fold a little farther forward. Spinal erectors are a little pre-fatigued. That's not confusing either. This is the final set of 6. It felt good. I'm watching it for the first time, same as you. And this is Joe in real life. I love you guys. Be good to each other out there. I'm going to try hard to do the same. I'm going to try to be a little more charitable and compassionate to me and mine. And yeah, I have no complaints on these reps. They all look good. Again, a little dip forward. So what? Probably I'll always do that. And I could pretend to care, but that's all it would be. Right? Until tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Bye.